Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another shadow box process video. So the first thing I did was back each little square with some pattern paper from the Chasing Dreams collection, which is also what I'll be using to decorate it. I will let you guys know if I use something else, but this video was 70 minutes long, so I had to cut out some parts, and also it took me 2 days to finish it. So the lighting does change throughout, and I'm sorry about that. So I'm just kind of placing things for now, and I knew I wanted to add that butterfly, so I just went ahead and glued it. So you just have to put glue in the places that touch the box, so the wings in this case, and make sure you hold it there for quite some time so it doesn't just fall down. And I don't recommend anything else except hot glue if you're going to make a shadow box. And also, don't be like me, don't work from front to back, work back to front, which is a bad habit that I have, because when you work front to back, then you won't be able to reach the back as easily. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to put an embellishment in the back, put that first, and then put whatever you want in the front. Like the butterfly, I should have put it last, not first. But that's just how I do it. But yeah, anyways, so there was a few pieces that I knew for sure I wanted to use, like the girl, that little suitcase sticker, the butterfly, and this little trophy with the flowers. So I was just placing them down, and the ones I was sure about, I just glued it. Like the trophy, I added a bunch of foam tape, a bunch of layers of foam tape so it would stand out a lot. And then I just added some hot glue and I stuck it down in that little square because I knew I wanted to use that. It's one of my favorite pieces ever. Like, from all the collections that she has, that little trophy with the flowers is definitely my favorite. Also, if you guys are interested in this collection, it is pretty much sold out everywhere, but I have found a little kit, not a kit, it's like, yeah, it has like a bunch of pieces from the collection on hsn.com, and it's on clearance right now. So if you're looking for the Chasing Dreams by Maggie Holmes, but just make sure you check it out over there. Anyways, so now this little frame is from Hobby Lobby. It's like a white little frame. It's I'm not sure if it's made out of resin. I really don't know, but it's super cute. So I just went ahead and put some pattern paper in the back from the collection, and then I added this little chipboard on top, and I really like how that came out. It just gives it a nice vintage touch. So I added a little bit of foam tape to make it stand out a little bit. And some hot glue to reinforce it. And then I placed it over there in that little square. And I really like how that came out. Also, I added that spider web to every single square, including the triangle at the top. I will do that later, you guys will see. I just feel like it gives it a magical touch, like clouds kind of. I know it doesn't make much sense, but I really like how that looks. So yeah, now I'm just gonna add that little birdie to the next to the butterfly. So I just added glue to the parts that it touches the box, and then I held it there for quite some time, just so it wouldn't go anywhere. Now I'm gonna add these little books, and I'm adding them behind the butterfly. So this is what I mean by decorate back to front. So I should have added the books first and then the butterfly and the bird. But yeah, anyways, that's just how I do it, I guess. Then this banner was also a must. I love that banner so
much. And then my video cut off and I didn't notice, so I did add some things while I wasn't recording. So I added that frame up top with some florals behind it. The frame is from the chipboard collection. I just backed a little piece of pattern paper and put it on the top. I also glued down the girl, and what else? I put a heart behind the bird. Now I'm gonna add the spider web to the attic, I guess you can call it. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like a washi house. Most people use it as a washi house, but I knew as soon as I saw it that I was gonna use it for a shadow box. I actually bought two because they were $5. I wish I had bought more because now I can't find them, and they make a really, really cute shadow box. So yeah, next time I see these, I'm gonna buy them all. So now I'm gonna add this little floral piece. It's from the Flourish collection. So just added some glue to the parts that it touches the box. And now I added a little puffy bow to the frame. And just embellishing it a little bit using another floral from the Flourish collection behind the typewriter. Then I added this bow. I think the trim is from, not trim, ribbon. I think it's from Dollar Tree if I'm not mistaken. Then I had this little puffy heart from the collection. Super cute. I love these little puffy hearts. So I added it in front of that frame from Hobby Lobby. And I just put some glue on the sides and in the back. So the heart is kind of a little bit tilted, if that makes sense. It's like leaning on the box. And I'm just adding a little bit of glue to the front of it just to make sure it's secure. Then that bow wasn't enough for me, so I made another one using this ribbon from Michaels. And I just stuck it behind the other one. And I really, really like how that looks. Now I had this little trim from Michaels. And I wasn't sure where to add it, but I decided to put it in the bottom. So I just added that with some glue, hot glue. And I should have done that before I put the girl there, but I managed to put the trim behind her feet anyways. But it would have been much easier if I had done it before. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm adding this little sticker butterfly, which is the same as the other one, but it just looks cute like that, I think. Then I had this little mini banner, which is from a thing from AliExpress. It's like a little sticker. So I just added it behind there. I like how that looks, even though it's like two of the same banner. I just really like how it came out. Then I added a bow to her hair, and then I'm adding this little name thing that Sharon made me. And then this is the next day. I thought I was done with it, but then I was looking at it because I was gonna take pictures for Instagram, and I knew that it was missing something. So I pulled out a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I made it much better. You guys will see. Anyways, so I'm adding this little wood slice, I guess you can call it. It's from Hobby Lobby in the Easter section. And it's painted pink on the border, which is really cute. And then I had this little swan from Hobby Lobby in their little miniature section. And I added on top of the slice, and then I'm just moving this suitcase more up because I knew I was going to add this little basket. The basket is also from Hobby Lobby in the Easter section. It comes with, I think, 6 or 8, something like that. So I just filled it in with this trim that was from a swap package. I saved it. And also these flowers, I think they're like foam, kind of like, I don't even know what to call this kind of material. But it was in Stephanie's package, and I pulled them out and I reused them. And now I'm just adding a little bit of ribbon, making a bow on the top. And I really like how this basket came out. It really gave the shadow box a lot of detailing. You guys will see because I do add more stuff inside, and it just makes it look so much cuter in my opinion. It's my favorite piece in the whole shadow box. But yeah, so now I decided to make it kind of like a sewing supply little basket. So I took out a little bit of that ribbon that I had used to make that bow up top, and I just folded it like a little towel, and I just put it kind of hanging out of the basket. I know you can't really see right now, but I do add some close-up pictures in the end. Anyway, so then I add that gold bow up top in front of the other two, and I'm adding this little ballerina toothpick that I have. The ballerina toothpick is from Michaels, if you guys are wondering. It's in the baking section. And now I'm adding some little pink trees. They're Christmas trees, but still looks cute. And I added that little ballerina. It's from Marshall's. So then, I know it's going kind of fast, I added another tree, and I also added inside the basket some sequin trim next to the little fabric thing. And now I'm adding this little, I think it's like a thread spool. It's made out of wood and it's really tiny. And I added these gold pair of scissors that I have. These are from like the little buttons that you can find at the craft stores. That's where I got it from. So now it looks like a little sewing kit, and I really love it. And then I made this little jar with, I filled it up with some sequins that Alice sent me, and I just glued it right there in that bottom square. And I think I'm almost done. So I bought these little charms at Michael's the other day, and it had like a teacup and like a little tea set. So I put the cup, I glued the cup on top of the saucer, and I glued that onto the little wood square, not square, the wood slice. And then I put like the teapot next to it. These are supposed to be charms, but I just took the little hoop out, and now they're little miniatures. So now I was finally happy with it, and I really like how it turned out. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!